It's September 2025 and you join me today in Braunton, waiting for the magic bus to take me to Ilfracombe. 20 minutes later and I'm in Ilfracombe, back on the southwest coast path again. Apparently Ilfracombe can either mean the Valley of the Sons of Alfred or the Valley with the Bad Ford. Other car makes are available. These two combes actually house a theatre which was built in 1997 to replace the original Victorian building that was destroyed by a fire in the 1980s. Today I have two options for my destination, namely Woolacombe, or if I'm feeling up to it, Croyde. The one I choose will very much depend upon how knackered I am when I get to Woolcombe and whether I have enough time to catch the last bus from Croyde back to Braunton where I left my van. In true coast path style, within 30 minutes we have climbed from sea level to 130 metres or 426 feet. And don't I know it. Here we take a last look back at Ilfracombe. I never did find that knackered car. This is the MS Obenburg leaving Ilfracombe for Lundy Island. Flat Point. I think somebody must have put the wrong sign up. Now we begin our descent down into Lee Bay. This is the former site of the Lee Bay Hotel, which was very popular with urban explorers before it was finally demolished in 2023. This is Lee, and I think the main village is a few hundred metres on the left inland. It looks quite quaint on street view, but I warn you now the roads are very narrow and quite steep. I wonder what they're going to call it when they mend it. and he wonders why these walks take him so long. This is Lundy Island, home to the indigenous Lundy cabbage. It lies between 7 to 12 miles offshore, depending on which rock you measure it from. This little rock has quite a colourful history, ranging from prehistoric Bronze Age settlements, pirates and self-declared kings. Nowadays it's home to a few puffins and the infamous Lundy cabbage. This is Morte Point lighthouse, which was actually built in 1975 to replace the original light bulb, which partially collapsed in 1972 when a large section of the cliff decided to jump into the sea. I blame the cabbages. Apparently it only cost £71,000 to build, which is a lot less than the one around the corner. I've got a bad feeling about this. Who remembers Salty the sea lion? Well, this is his cousin Pebbles the seal. When you get around to Morte Point, the wind certainly does pick up. Ironically, they call this Windy Cove. The headland in the foreground is Baggy Point, with Croyde just behind, and I think the one in the background is Heartland Point. Lundy Island again, a last glimpse of Wales, and Morte Point. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint those who wanted to see Croyde, but I'm afraid I was quite worn out by the time I got to Woolacombe. I just didn't fancy a further 3-hour walk, especially with the last bus leaving Croyde in just over 3 hours. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, there's a button down there somewhere for that. Apparently I have 581 miles left to go, but the question is, will I get to Cornwall before Christmas?